Get comfortable with English in comfort. This is your English listening practice podcast to help you learn and improve naturally.
Did you know that a really important part of learning English is knowing what your current level is?
That's right. Knowing your level is like having a map. It helps you see where you are and what the next steps are.
But sometimes it can be hard to know. You might wonder, am I a beginner or am I somewhere in the middle?
And that's exactly what we're going to help you figure out today. This is an important step to help you feel more confident and focused on your English learning journey.
By the way, I'm Emily.
And I'm Liam.
This is English in Comfort, the place where you can learn English while you relax, lie down, or even while you sleep. No pressure, no stress, just real English. Let's get started with this test. We'll begin with the beginner questions and then go up to the advanced questions. Don't worry, we'll give you enough time to think about each answer before revealing the correct one.
When you're finished, make sure you share your results in the comments down below. We'd love to know what your English level is.
All right, everyone, let's begin with our first level. These questions are for the A1 level, which is the absolute beginner level. Question 1, listen to the question and choose the correct answer. I have two. A, cat. B, Kates. C, cats. D, dog. The correct answer is cats. I have two cats.
Question 2. She at the park. A is B. R, C, AM, D, B. The correct answer is. She is at the park.
Let's move to question 3. I am driving. I talk on the phone now. A, can't. B, no. C, don't. D, not. The correct answer is can't. I am driving. I can't talk on the phone now.
If you pass these 3 questions, it means you have an A1 level. Let's test for A2 level now.
Okay, question number 1. He has A, been to London. B, to London been. C, went to London. D, to London went. The correct answer is been to London. He has been to London.
Question 2. I usually up early on weekdays. A, get. B, gets. C, got. D, getting. The correct answer is get. I usually get up early on weekdays.
Question 3. Which is the correct sentence? A, she is at home. B, she is in home. C, she is on home. D, she is to home. The correct sentence is A, she is at home. If you got everything right, you have an A2 level.
Let's now move on to the intermediate levels. If you answer these right, then you are no longer a beginner. First, let's start with B1 levels. Question 1. I love to travel, but to Japan. A, I haven't went. B, I didn't been. C, I didn't went. D, I haven't been. The correct answer is I haven't been. I love to travel, but I haven't been to Japan.
Question 2. Which sentence is correct? A. She explained me the problem. B. She explained the problem to me. C. She explained the problem me. D. She explained me to the problem. The correct answer is she explained the problem to me.
Question number 3. The teacher was very furious. Choose a synonym for furious. A. Happy. B. Angry. C. Calm. D. Relaxed. The correct answer is angry. The teacher was very angry. If you got all the answers right, then you have a B1 level. Let's move up to the next level now, which is B2.
Question number 1. You can borrow my car. You drive carefully. A. Whereas. B. Although. C. As long as. D. Because. The correct answer is as long as. You can borrow my car as long as you drive carefully.
Question 2. Listen to the text carefully. Yesterday, the class gave their final presentations. Sarah spoke clearly and shared many good ideas. The teacher was very proud of her. After class, the teacher told James and Emily that Sarah's work was excellent. Now here's the question. Who was the teacher proud of? A. James. B. Emily. C. Sarah. D. The whole class. The correct answer is Sarah. The teacher was proud of Sarah.
Question 3. Choose the correct word to complete the sentence. The company needs to find a more solution to reduce costs. A. Expensive. B. Creative. C. Temporary. D. Complicated. The correct answer is creative. The company needs to find a more creative solution to reduce costs. If you have answered all the questions correctly, then you have a B2 level. Now it's going to be challenging. Let's move on to the advanced levels. Let's start with C1.
Question 1 for C1 level. Although the plan was risky, the manager decided to with it. A. Proceed. B. Process. C. Precede. D. Succeed. The correct answer is proceed. Although the plan was risky, the manager decided to proceed with it.
Question 2. Choose the best paraphrase of the sentence. The committee's endorsement was nominal. Real authority rested with the executive director. A. The committee fully supported the plan and had final authority. B. The committee's approval was only in name. The executive director had the real power. C. The committee refused to approve the plan, so the director acted alone. D. The committee and the director shared authority equally. The correct answer is B. The phrase nominal endorsement means approval in name only. Real authority rested with means the executive director had the actual power.
Question 3. Which part of the sentence contains an error? Neither the manager nor the employees was willing to compromise on their demands during the negotiation. A. Neither the manager, B, nor the employees, C, was willing to compromise. D, on their demands during the negotiation. The correct answer is C. Because the subject is the manager nor the employees, the verb should agree with the plural noun closest to it. So it should be, neither the manager nor the employees were willing to compromise on their demands during the negotiation. If you answered all these questions correctly, well, you have an advanced level. Now we arrived at the most advanced and hardest level, C2 level. If you can answer all the following questions, then you are basically the same as native speakers. Ready?
Question 1. Complete the sentence so it has the same meaning as the original. Choose the best option. Here is the original. Although the measures were expensive, they proved necessary to stabilize the economy. Now complete this. The measures proved necessary. Expensive. A, although being. B, despite being. C, in spite being. D, because being. The correct answer is B. The measures proved necessary despite being expensive. The phrase despite being expensive correctly keeps the contrast and is the natural collocation.
Question 2. Which sentence is the most appropriate in a formal academic report? A. The results were kinda mixed, so we need to think harder about what's going on. B. The findings were ambiguous, and further investigation is required to clarify the underlying factors. C. The results were all over the place, so it's hard to know what they mean. D. The study was cool, but it didn't really prove anything. The correct answer is B. The findings were ambiguous, and further investigation is required to clarify the underlying factors. This sentence uses precise, formal, and objective language appropriate for an academic context. The other options are too informal for this register.
Question 3. Choose the word that best completes the sentence. The minister's statement was widely criticized as an attempt to distract the public from the scandal. A. Disingenuous. B. Ingenuous. C. Ingenious. D. Ingenuousness. The correct answer is disingenuous. The minister's statement was widely criticized as a disingenuous attempt to distract the public from the scandal. Disingenuous means not honest or sincere, often pretending to know less than one really does. If you answered all these questions correctly, then you have a C2 proficiency level. Your level is as any other native speaker. Okay, everyone. That brings us to the end of our episode, where we helped you find out what your English level is.
We hope that taking this test gave you a clearer idea of your English ability, from the beginner levels of A1 and A2, all the way up to the advanced levels of C1 and C2.
Now we'd love to hear your results. Tell us in the comments below. What level did you get? Are you a beginner, intermediate, or advanced? We'd love to celebrate your progress with you.
And if you want to take an even more in-depth and longer test to get an official result, you can find many great tests online. Just type CEFR English Level Test into a search engine and take your time with it.
For more practical English listening and speaking practice, useful English conversation tips, and episodes designed to improve your English fluency, make sure to subscribe to English in Comfort wherever you listen to podcasts.
Thank you for letting us be a part of your learning journey. Keep practicing, keep improving, and take care, everyone.